Hey, this is the boat doctor. I don't have a lot of time to talk here because I'm floating, but I want to show you from startup. This is a 2023 1550 Fisher. Here's a little tag right here. I'll kind of show you here so you can read it. Anyway, person's 5 on there, recommended horsepower 50, max horsepower 75, so you got to do a 70, which is plenty, about 35 miles an hour. External beam 79, external 57, dead rise 15 degrees, of course, hole thickness 5/32. Near that, dry weight. Here's what the neat part: 915 pounds. Your tow weight's only 1,600 pounds. That's nothing. Length on trailer is like 19.9, say 20 feet. Neat little boat. I set up your electronics for you. So as I'm drifting, I better hurry up and do this. Okay. So I turn the key on. Nothing. Oh, no gauges on. Oh, shoot. What might that be? Okay. So then I pull that. Get back. Oh, shoot. I forgot to turn the batteries on. Okay. Then I get back here. Turn the key on. Oh, gauges are on. Oh, damn. Won't start. Oh, click. Oh, now it turns over but don't start. But have that beep. Oh, safety lanyard. Plug it in. There you go. That's just something to look for when you first get the boat. Okay, I put it in reverse. With this aero design, they got good tracking, reverse, forward. Like we got this wind, northwest, and I'm just in gear, and I can steer this boat just fine in this wind. See, I'm backing up. Now, what you do is you push this on. That turns your GPS on. That's a Go, I believe it's a Go 7 XSR, the newer ones. I set that up for you. Got some neat little functions to show you on that if you want a demo. So I'm going to get out of here because it's going to get shallow pretty quick. You need to do a good detail on it. So they need to clean this all up, flush it out when I get back. That little noise you hear out there is that shackle that you hook your wind strap to. I would probably remove that, make the eyelets on the boat, take that little brass ring out of that. When that comes up, hit accept. Now you do got nice grab handles here. Now when you want to flop this window up, you want to make sure you unzip these just a little bit, then release those and that window will just pop up. You can even put like a little bath seat with that 45 that goes up and like this. And then you put a seat, you can just sit up there and look out there and have a good old time. And then when it says start trip, you hit yes. So that's going to start a track line. So if I went 20 miles that way, I can come right back to the same spot. That's not now. Here's one of the combos I set up for you. Traditional, you got your down scan, side scan, and then GPS is right over here. Okay, now say you can't see no land or anything. That probably means that you're zoomed too far out, like that, so you need to zoom back in again. And it's going to load the satellites, so it's going to take a couple seconds. And I put that, there you go, there it is. Then I put you on the shallow water, high density, so you get all the good spot depths, colors, contours, and everything on that. Okay, so if you just put this into gear, just like this bottom one's your tack, trim it all the way down. That ain't the important part, but that's on a takeoff. This doesn't even matter if you're trimmed up to 3, this sucker will still pop right up. So you just I'll show you a trick later. So make sure it's on hours, hit the set button right here. For about 3 seconds, a T should pop up. Hold the mode button till troll pops up. Now we're at 750, if I hit it, it's going to drop it down to 7, hit it again. It's going to drop it down to 650 RPMs. So that's about as low. So then you just keep hitting it and it should go up to about 900. There you go. And 2 miles an hour right there, 2.1. So if I go down here, I'll go down to 650. You see what it does? 1.9, see how it dropped my speed, 1.8. Excellent for salmon fishing. Now to get out of that, you can either hit this here until the T pops up, then hit it again and it goes, or just hit the throttle. Okay, that's called your trim. Okay, you got fuel flow, miles per gallon, total miles, speedo, gallon per hour. These things are unbelievable what they'll do. You got a nice top, grab handle, seat, flip up. You want more room, just flip these babies up. You gotta have that seat straight, like that. And take that cushion off, that's on Velcro. If not, it's gonna hit this and flop back down. You got your little tackle trays there. You got your dual batteries over here. You got an auto bilge you can kick on or just shut it off. You got your bait box, that's working. And that's gonna fill up with water unless you turn that valve off right there. If, like, say you have that switch off and you're going, that will put water in. So if you want to use it kind of like a dry box, you want to shut that blue valve off and then put a plug in the bottom. But when you're storing it, you shouldn't get no water in there that way. Okay, fuel, when you're filling the fuel up on this too, put it on the slowest setting. And a lot of times you'll get up to about 9-10 gallons in here and then it will stop. That don't mean you're full. So then you gotta wait and just trickle it in there. It's just the way it is on a 1550. Dual battery shut-off switch, worst down work, I tried that. Needle, very stable, like you say, quiet. You shut that thing down, let it simmer down, you can't even hear that thing run, and you'll end up starting again. Half tank of fuel, put it in gear. Now, say I'm into this screen right here. I can hit the power button, I can shut it off, I can do the brightness, I can get rid of these data bars by that, or I can adjust the size split. Like if I wanted to change that size split, and just hit save. Now if you want to change these instrument bars, you just hit this, hit up here, and then you just hit like bar 1, and then you got them choices, or you can make your own setting. Then you go here, that one there takes you home. You can do into your tides. Now it's searching my tides, low, slack, it's coming in. You can change the date. Oh yeah, I want next month, there you go. So it's a pretty cool little unit. Go back here, go to menu. So now I want alarms is here, trip intel, waypoints, track. You can create a new waypoint or you can do it on the screen. I'll show you a lot of that when you come down. You go here, I just want charts. There you go. Zoom in, or you can pinch in. And then like say right here, if that is transparent color, don't give those people that coordinates unless that's where you want them to go. Clear the cursor, boom. Again, you want to come in on that. This is a real nice one to use here with the Bathmatic. Anywhere in the white you're safe, purple line's the channel. And I got like your speed, depth, course, latitude, longitude, time, your steering, and boat to waypoint. Go here, you want your echo. There it is right there. Yeah, there's some bait right there. You got side scans right here. That's hooked up. I set all this stuff up for you. Down scan with fish reveal. So if you see a blue thing with a little bit of this color in it, that's an actual fish. And I want to make sure that when I set up the echo, yeah, A scope. And then I'm going to go here, down scan, and then I'm going to hit this one. Auto, advanced, fish view, more options. Okay, we're fine. Okay, that's down scan, instruments. Right there, more data. And then I set up some combos. This is what I call my fish getter here. That's traditional, side, down, and this is my actual fish. If I see a little fish symbol come by this screen right there, then I know it's probably a pretty good sized fish. I'll be looking over here, anything in the orange color, red color that blinks up anywhere in that range. And it goes after that, that's living. Then the bigger the arch, the darker that color is, the bigger the fish is. Then I look over here, oh, there's a fish. Then I'm gonna say, yeah, there's probably a fish right there. And then I look over here, and there shows one over here to the right, probably a smaller one. So then I know what side of the boat they're on. So this is kind of a neat little setup I did there for you. And then if you just want to say cruise, then you can go into this one. And then that gives me my GPS, my maps for waypoint, my instruments, and then my graphs. Or you can go here. You can just do the traditional, you got your sonar here, and then you got your map there. Okay, so then we're going to hit it real quick. 1001, 1002, boom. Okay, so wide open throttle. You're gonna hear a little water shear. 6,000 RPMs, 34 miles an hour, and I'm only burning 6 gallons an hour. Most boats would be up to about 18 gallons an hour. And then if I was just gonna cruise, right there, I'm only burning 2.5 gallons an hour at 21 miles an hour. So say I was going to cruise, get her up to about 25, 3.9. Unbelievable. Now again, turning, this thing will turn on a dime. Look at that. In a circle. Without blowing out. Stable. How many boats can you do that? Same thing in reverse. I can pop it in reverse, back it up slow, let it catch up with itself. This is in reverse. That's that arrow design. See how it fills up with water if you don't shut that valve, even without using the pump? Okay, so then hit it again, hit it. Now here's another thing. I'm going to trim this up to about 3, and here's a little trick. When you want to use this trim, you want to get going, and you say, oh, you know, that's a little hard maybe to turn to the right, trim it down a hair. So you can steer both ways easy. Then what you can do is just take your hands off and it'll go in a straight line. Now if you want more speed, you're going to have to trim it up. You'll hear the R's up and it's going to be a little harder to go to the right. But here's another nice thing on the stabies. I can leave that in the trim position, like when I was up on top planing. I can hit this, and it ain't gonna blow out of the water. And I can just leave my trim where it's at. And here's one more thing before I let you go. In neutral, I can steer in this wind and current. In neutral. Look at it. How many boats can you do that? Or I can keep it straight. Pretty nifty, baby Stavy. Ha 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 ha. Drain plug must have went down in there, huh? All right, hey, lovely boat, man. You're going to love it. You got a winner there, turkey dinner. Or prime rib dinner. Pork dinner? You got a winner, chicken dinner. Ha! Anyway, you got a nice boat. 2023 1550 baby Stavy. Love them. Very stable. All right, boat doctor out. I think, maybe.